Hello, this is Bob Mangru. A common question I get is, how do I stay in the now moment and live in the now? For those on the spiritual path, you have all heard of living in the now and the importance of that practice. For being in the now moment is your only reality, and deeper truth is in the awareness of now. The now moment energizes your consciousness and destroys mental suffering, because a major part of suffering is when the mind gets caught in the concept of time. But many will say being in the now is not easy, and here's a method that you can use to develop your ability of being in the now moment. First, imagine that you're living in a bubble of time. So first start with a 24-hour bubble. And what this means is that when you are going through your day, practice not to think about anything beyond 12 hours from now and before 12 hours ago. So you are at the center of a 24-hour period with 12 hours in the past and 12 hours in the future. And you must keep as much of your thoughts as possible in this 24-hour bubble of time. So you try to avoid thinking about anything regarding tomorrow or next week or next month, etc. And you don't think about anything that happened yesterday or the day before or last week and so on. Do this for a while, for a few weeks, until you get good at it. Then, when you feel ready, make it a 12-hour bubble of time. So now you think about things only within 6 hours from your now moment and within 6 hours of your past. And again, do this for a while until it feels natural and comfortable. Then practice to shrink your bubble so you may function from a 1-hour bubble, where the majority of your thoughts are within 30 minutes into the future or 30 minutes into the past. Then when you have learned to master your mind, then shrink your bubble of time to its ultimate, which is the now moment, where your mind and attention is on nothing except what is happening right now. And you expand your awareness of the now moment, noticing what you feel, touch, taste, smell, etc. Bring your full awareness of all that is happening now and only now, and your mind will not travel into the future or the past as you raise your awareness and consciousness. And as you do this often enough, you will find that your mind is actually more relaxed, clear, focused, and powerful. As you practice this, you will then discover that staying out of the now feels harder to do, and you won't like that anymore, which is the complete opposite as to how most people function in the world. And because of this, you're setting yourself free from the mental sufferings that are caused by your mind trapped in the concept of time. Once your consciousness starts to open and your mind does not travel too much into time per se, you will discover something very special, and that is, not only is the now moment beautiful, sacred, pure, and powerful, but you will find that staying out of the now is harder to do and much less enjoyable than staying in the now. So, for example, if your mind starts to think about the past and you get upset or worried about the future, then you realize you don't want to do that anymore, because past and future begin to dissolve. So too, the problems of the past and the worries about the future melt away as well. And therein is your freedom. Thank you.